All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for joining me today. Today's gonna be a little bit different. So I've been out here filming a video on this small lake today. Probably the last video you guys saw. And I was catching them drop shotting. So I thought, what if I switched over? Instead of fishing small baits, I went to the biggest soft plastics I have. So what I'm gonna be doing is trying to catch bass on this giant 13 or 16 inch worm. I have several different ones, but we're going to try to make fish eat that giant worm on the same day that we can get them to eat finesse, and just see if we can go around and catch a few fish on these giant worms. It's summertime, these fish are out deep and they're hungry, so I'm thinking there's some good fish around. We may be able to talk one into eating a big straight tail worm today with the Garmin Live Scope, and I may even try to get some screen footage for you guys if I can. But I think we're going to go ahead, get rigged up, go try to catch some bass. All right, here's a pile. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see some of this. I'm going to try to get some screen footage of these fish eating so that you guys can see it and just kind of see how these fish react to the bait. There's two of them right under me right now. Let's see if they'll eat that bait. Come on, come eat it. Three of them. Come on. That's a fish. Come take a look. Come take a look. He's chasing it down. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, eat it, eat it, eat it. He's got it. I'm gonna let him chew on it for a second because that bait is big. Get it, get it, get it. Got him. Oh, there we go on the big worm. I don't think he's that big. Nope. That is probably the smallest fish I've caught all day long. He is literally not much bigger than the worm. I mean, let's look. 14 incher. He might be 14 and a half. Crazy dude. It's cool. I think you guys could see that fish eat on Live Scope too. He chased it down hard and got it. I'm not putting a giant hook in this thing. A lot of people will put a giant hook in these big worms and you don't need it. It just gets in the way. So this is a 5/0 stout is what it is. It's a 6-cent hook. And you just don't need that much hook, because when they eat it, they're gonna eat this whole thing. You may have to let them take it a little bit longer, but if you put too big of a hook in it, it hangs up in piles and it just does not act right. I've been through it all before. That is a way to start. I can't believe one that small ate that giant worm. We're gonna keep going. That fish was out in open water. It's pretty cool. There's a whole brush pile up here that I bet has a big one in it. Let's see if we can pull one out of this pile. A giant brush pile. That fish wasn't in it. It was just kind of out around it, but almost be willing to bet money there's a big one hanging out in that pile right now. Oh, go get it. Go get it. He's chasing it down. Oh, going down, going down, going down. He's got it. He's chewing it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Yep, got him. They're eating the big worm. They're not big fish. Oh my gosh. Literally, I told you guys I filmed another video before this one, and I maybe caught one fish this small throwing a drop shot all day. Now we're catching little ones on the big worm. Mission success though. They will eat this big bait. We just got to get around the right fish, apparently. These fish blow my mind. You're supposed to fish a big bait to catch big ones. We're throwing a big bait to catch small ones. We're gonna sneak up on a big one here in a minute though. Guarantee it. That's a decent one. Go eat it, go eat it, go eat it. That's fish. He dropped it. Come back. Dang it. Part of it with that big bait, I guess. It's hard for him to eat it. I'm surprised those little fish even got a hold of it. Just big line, big bait, big rod. Throwing it on a 7-9 extra heavy just to make sure I can get a hook in these fish. Just to play it safe. Could probably go a little bit smaller, but just want to play it safe, make sure I can get a hook in them if I do slide up on one that's 6, 7, 8 pounds. So I'm putting myself in the best situation to put one in the boat if need be. So all you can do is control the controllables. Okay, new spot. Okay, we're gonna move to a different area where I know there's some fish. I've literally never fished where we caught those 2 fish before. So I know some places where there are some fish, and we're gonna run over and check them out, see if we can catch some. We should be able to. There's a lot of fish around to throw at. As long as they're willing to eat that big worm, they're gonna eat it. I still can't believe those 2 little ones ate it, but I've seen it before time and time again. Fish will eat more than they can handle. So either way, it's gonna be a good time. We got a few hours left to go fishing, so pull up to some spots. We're gonna run up on some good ones, I guarantee it. Oh, come get it. Looks like a good one. Come get it. 2 of them. 2 of them. Now this tree is the money tree. You guys can see all those fish hanging out in there. It's got them, if they'll eat. Okay, these fish are not eating that big worm like they wanted to eat the drop shot this morning, which is nothing crazy. They kind of get picky. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna go force feed a few. Like I said, we have a few hours left, so we're gonna go force feed a few fish, get a video for you guys out of it. They will eat it. They're just not, like when I throw a drop shot at them, it was like almost every fish would try to eat it, which is crazy. But we're gonna force feed them that big worm, and I still think there's a pretty good chance we run up on a big fish, like 6, 7, 8 pounds. So gotta keep moving around and get my bait in front of the right hungry fish, and it's gonna happen. Okay, fish. Don't do me dirty. Give the people what they want. And what they want is for me to catch you on a 13-inch worm. These fish don't want to play fair with a big worm. They were chewing this morning. They are not having this big bait. We're moving, just trying to move around, kind of see if maybe some of these other areas are productive. These fish will behave differently than the brush pile fish I've been chasing. Eat it. Eat it. He got it. Eat it. Be a good one. Got him. Oh, that's a good fish. He's in a tree. I don't know how big he is. I thought he was big. That's a good one. That's a good one. He's got a buddy over there too. Yep. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's why we picked up the big bait. He got a face full too. He was not coming off. That stout got him. Awesome. That's a good fish. He is long and lean. We'll get a weight on him real quick though, just for the heck of it. Ah, there we go. I think with that fish, we got done what we wanted to get done. That's like challenge complete with a big worm. We're gonna keep fishing. I'm gonna weigh that fish real quick, but that's what we wanted to happen. We wanted to come out, catch a good one, throw in that giant worm. Even though that's not the primary thing they're eating right now, that's what I was here for. Oh, fish is long and lean. Long, lean fish. They'll be fat here before long. Still a good one. There we go. Pretty fish. Needs to get down there and get some shad in her, but that'll work. Ah, thank you for the ride. See ya. Ah, there we go. That's what we wanted to happen. There's no doubt they do not want that big worm out here today. It is not the deal, but they will eat it for sure. We're gonna keep moving around. That one had a buddy over here in a tree with it, so throw in there, see if we can catch that one too. It was about the same size range, so, and maybe catch a giant one. Who knows? That thing is chewed up. Let's see if his buddy's still over here. That's fish. Got him. Oh, I decided to switch over to the drop shot because they're not eating that big worm very well. I thought I'd bring you guys some entertainment, and we got one. I don't know how big he is. I don't think he's big. I don't know why they'll eat this and not that big worm. Woo! But I had to feel a tug. Come on. Come on. I don't know how big he is. That's a good fish. Come on, buddy. This one's got a tiny little hook on it. Jump for me. Nope. Come on, buddy. Don't do that to me. There's 3 of those fish, and I thought he was the smallest one. I could be wrong. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Dang, the boat's hot. Ah, boat's burning me. There we go. That's why we throw that hook. Another solid fish. I'll weigh him just for the heck of it. Had to pick up that drop shot and get some love. Those fish are just chasing that big one and not eating it, but pick up that drop shot and it took about 4 minutes. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. 473. It's a nice fish. Not a giant, but a good one. See you, dude. Ooh. Well, I might throw the drop shot a little bit more this video. I kind of feel like I got done what I wanted to get done with a big worm, and they're eating the drop shot like 15 times as good. So it makes it difficult to sit there and throw that big worm when I know I can fling one of these little guys right there along the same trees at the same fish and they'll eat it. But we did catch one big one. That's all that matters. That looks like a good fish. If it's a bass and I can get a bait in front of it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Missed him. Come on. Eat my bait. May not even be a bass, but I think it is. Yeah, he got it. He's got it. Oh, bad hook set. Got him. There we go. That's a pretty decent fish, I think. I told you guys they just eat that drop shot. I had to pick it up. That might be a big one. He looked good on the screen. Nah, he's not big, but he's solid. A little bit of tug and entertainment for me. Same old deal, riding the snout. He's only about 2.5, 2 3/4, but good enough. See you, buddy. I can't believe how much better they eat this little drop shot compared to that big worm. And some days you can't talk them into eating this drop shot, and they only want the big worm. And I can't make sense of it. Just how they operate, I guess. That's a bite. Little. Tiny. He's got friends though. Not you. Bunch of buddies. That's a fish. That's a big one. That might be a big fish. I don't know how big. I didn't even feel him eat it. I thought I was hung. Oh my God, he pulled off. That's a fish. Oh, cranking fish. I don't know how big he is. He's way out there. Not bad. Good way to top off this big worm video, catching a few, just fishing. He's not very big. He hit me way out on the end. Don't hook me. There we go. Sweet. Old cranking fish. It's cool how many different types of places these fish will set up in the summer. Caught them in timber, caught them out chasing bait, caught them cranking on hard spots, caught them in brush piles. They're just everywhere. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like deep junk fishing, I guess. Oh, that's fish. Right under the boat. Be a good one. Oh my God. Little meat missile. Hit me right under the boat. Oh, stop that. Causing a mess. No more trouble than you're worth. 2-pounder. Okay, well, I know the video ended kind of abruptly. I just kind of got lost trying to get everything going off the water and getting ready to get home. I was kind of in a hurry, but we completed the challenge we wanted to complete. Caught some big fish on the giant worm, which is awesome. I love catching fish on that big worm. A lot of people do not throw one that big, and they will eat it, and it has a time and a place. It does not work all the time, but there is a time when they want that big bait, and I haven't quite figured out when that time is, but I know they would eat it a little bit today, but there are days where they just want that bait. I was hoping today would be that day. It was not, but we caught a few and we caught a big one, so I was excited to get out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Caught a bunch of fish today, and the last 2 videos has been insane. So really hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys let me know what you think about it down in the comments. And I think that's all I got for you. So thank you guys for tuning in to into today's video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.